accelerator. The idea of that is really to engage with the sector, to go through the responsibilities on what needs to be done to accelerate the transition, as it says. It's within the sectors, but it's also different sectors together, with steel, with aluminium, try to understand how they can build synergies between the sector and try to align on common ask, common request, typically on policy transformation, typically on carbon management or carbon infrastructure to enable the CCUS, which is important for steel equally as for cement. So that was really something important. And we have another participation, it's the Breakthrough Cement, which is then a group of countries that will, it's chaired by the Emirates and Canada. And the idea is to discuss actually on the policy ask what can be done on to have and to share the practices in the respective jurisdiction, in the respective countries, to facilitate the adoptions of new policy that will help carbon transition, and to have a peer-to-peer discussion. So it's not the industry that is asking, it's really the country that say, look, we have done that, and it helps us a lot to deploy carbon management, a circular model, etc., etc. So I think these are two initiatives that are very complementary and that will help us to get things forward, to have financing finally also, and to have a certainty in the transformation of the policy as it is required.
I see.
The roadmap of Thailand was something really decisive, not only for Thailand but also for us as a sector globally.
Yes.
And to be frank with you, this is what have inspired the development of this ITA, Industrial Transition Accelerator. It's because we have shown what we have been doing in Thailand with you, in Thailand and in the other few countries that have done, but Thailand was the one that finished it, that had it ready, so we could really show, look what we can do when we do that. And it's because we show a translation between a concept, a vision, the technical levels, and project like the Saraburi Sandbox, that we are credible in making things happen. So yes, for me, the Sandbox Saraburi is really a great continuity of the roadmap. It's exactly spot on, and we are addressing in this a number of the technologies that are needed for the decarbonization. And we know how Saraburi is important in Thailand for the cement industry, not only SCGs but really for the whole sector. And with that, we have to actually commit on make the link with all these institutions that are promise funding to make these things happen. I mean, UNIDO has promised some funding. We need to try to have it. We have discussion with the government of Switzerland to facilitate through the click systematic to have discussions, and we will continue to keep this block building so that Saraburi Sandbox on maybe other projects on carbon capture, on other development, to really be supported throughout their development. Thailand is our best child. We say it's the poster child. So I mean, everything, every time I want to talk about or illustrate positively what we can do on what's the power of doing this roadmap and then working together in collaboration, I give the example of Thailand because you have done everything right. I'm not saying that because you're here. I'm here because you made it happen, not the other way around. Right?
Thank you very much.
That's a great pleasure.
And
thank you for helping us actually to progress and showing leadership.
Yeah.
Right?